Okay, Kitty Pies, it's October 8th, 2023, and this is the progress on the 60 Volkswagen bug restoration. A couple weeks ago or last week, I separated it from the pan, and you can see this car is originally from New Mexico. It's pretty solid. It still has the original floor pans on it. It's all original, except for the Porsche 356 rims that came on it. The transmission is pretty caked up. I don't know why it's so caked up, but I'm going to be redoing all that. You can see I've been busy this last weekend. These are the engine shelves I cut out. You can see I actually saved them. You could take your time drilling the spot welds out. But I do have new ones I bought for it. I bought these from that company in England there. Very nice quality, brand new. They're a little pricey, but it's worth it. They get good stuff. There's the Autocraft. There it is, engine based. And very nice quality. Very good stampings. So, got it up on the dolly. There's the fenders I restored this last year. You can see here, I put a new rear panel in it. This is the original one that came off the car. Pretty good. It was a little punky up underneath. But I was going to reuse that, but it was pretty weak. So let me see here. I did the deck lid at work. Got that all blocked and primed and bodywork done. And these fenders are Brazilian fenders, and they actually fit pretty darn good. I'm really impressed. You can see how the bumper mounts fit pretty good. I put the beading on it to make sure it looks good. The only thing on these two fenders was this little area right here. I'm going to be fixing that so you won't see that. Most guys would probably leave that, but not me. I'm going to make sure it's right. Nice fit all the way around. Now, right here, I'm not going to fit it yet because I still got to do bodywork. Somebody glued a patch on there. I'm going to take that off, redo it. I'm going to be using the Classic Fab patch panels for the quarter and the heating channels. So this is what I did this weekend. I put these panels here. Those are Wolf Parts. I think the guys from Sweden does a very good job. Look at those. Nice spot welds, nice. Those panels fit pretty darn good too. You can see I paint up under the fenders really nice, all new bolts. This is all just test fitted right now. Because last night when I went to put that on, everything was fitting good except for right here. It was a big fat gap right here, and that drove me nuts. I probably slept on that for 3 or 4 hours last night to figure out how I was going to do it. It was hitting the back of this apron right here and not able to close, and I thought it was the apron's fault. I couldn't figure it out. So finally, after I figured out what I was going to do, I came in this morning or this afternoon and took it all apart. Let me prop this up here. So let me get the light. Very nice quality, very thick metal. I'm pretty impressed. The only thing is the H right here is a little fatter than the original, and this H stops right here. Now, if you look on this panel here, how thin this H is, and this dips below this line here. See this here? Whereas on this panel, it's above the line, which I wish they would dip it down, thin these up a little bit, and it would be a perfect H panel, but very good quality. I use these little 1/4-inch sheet metal self-tapping screws to line my sheet metal. So I test fit everything. I test fit the gasket for the fenders, test fit the bumper, test fit the deck lid. I'm going to be deleting the Volkswagen weather strip here for the front and rear, just because moisture gets in these. These really don't seal that great. I'm going to go with this seal here. You can see it. It's a double-sided tape. Okay. I bought the Mexican ones, but I wasn't that impressed with them. They're really fat. They're good, but they're just really fat. You can see here where I put that on to test fit everything. I did the body work up underneath. You could see how clean that is up under there. You'll never be able to tell that there was any body work done on the top of this or on the bottom. I did body work on both sides, which is really hard to do. Labeled everything on my wiring harness before I separated everything. So once again in here, you'll see how those Wolf patch panels work. The inside of their H panel, very nice quality. So this car is originally from New Mexico. It's pretty clean. Normally this would all be rotted up in here, but these mounts were rotted, so I put new ones on. Very nice quality. So let me drop this down and show you the fit now. So see how it fits now? It's nice gap all the way around, all the way down. Nice gap all the way up top here. This side, you got a nice gap going all the way down. Once that shuts, it'll even get better once it latches. So you could see where somebody glued patches on in here. I'm going to redo all that. I'm going to redo all the shock tower areas. That's coming out, getting redone. You can see in here all new bolts. So I've been doing body work for 42 years, and this gave me a run for my money for the last couple days. Finally got it. I'm really happy with the way everything fits. So if you buy parts, get good quality parts. Now these fenders were Brazilian fenders. I had to weld the old holes up, test fit the taillights, which that wasn't easy either. That took a while. And I had to drill new holes. If you do this, do it before you do the paint. Don't do it after, because it's going to rust. Plus, if you make a mistake, now you have holes there. Just do it correctly if you do something. There's the other side of the engine tray. Once again, classic fab parts. Now these braces are from Bug Stuff. They bolted up really good. They braced the car very strong. I'm going to weld one across here to that one there, and I'm going to put a brace in there where the rear seat was before I do the heat channels, before I start cutting them out. I have new cross members from Germany, which are very high quality. The rear floor is actually really clean. There's no rust on that at all. There's paint, you believe it or not, on the underside of it still. Those inside quarters are from the shock tower area, which I will be repairing. Getting this glue off is almost a bear. It took me a couple nights just to get that little area glue free for the most part. The classic fab green heat channels are very good quality. They have the correct heat outlets, no bumps there by the door. This car is pretty clean. You can see where some person glued a panel on here. I'm cleaning this up to find my spot welds here for the heat channel removal. This car has never been hit in the front or rear, so pretty clean. So getting progress done. Hopefully this winter I can have the body shell done. I'm really picky about my welds. I'm really picky about my finishing of the metal work. Real picky about my body work. I want to do a concourse style restoration on this. The only thing I'm upgrading on this car is I'm upgrading to LED taillights in the back. I'm upgrading to the Fat Boy pedal for the pedal cluster, the roller pedal, the one that guy makes for the Fat Boy. I'm upgrading that. I'm upgrading the front and rear seals on the deck lid and trunk lid, and I'm upgrading stainless steel lines on the fuel and the brake lines. So and I'm going to upgrade the rear spring plates to adjustable spring plates. Now these are from Caddyshack. Man, these are really nice, very thick quality, high quality stuff. If you look on the original ones, see how thin those are? They actually twist a little bit there. I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll find out. But I'm going to go with the Caddyshack adjustable. So everything's going to be original. All new shocks, all new seals. I'm taking these are Porsche 356 rims off. Those are coming off. And I'm going to go with the originals. I have those painted already. Now, this car said it had original 46,000 original miles on it. I didn't want to believe it, but Volkswagen always dated and stamped their parts for the most part. Now I took that drum off. It was stamped 260. I looked up the numbers on this car. This is all numbers matching car, tranny, body, everything. And it's flint gray on there now. But it says 46,000 original miles on it. Now, I know those are the original drums on there. They've only been turned once, so I know this car has original 46,000 miles on it. The numbers matched on the engine. I got the engine. The engine runs really good. I put a new fuel pump on there. The distributor I sent out to, I forget the name of the guy out west, Volks Bids or something. He's redoing my carburetor. Having a distributor done by NOS guy out in Texas. He does really good work. He's going to be redoing that. So this car ran really good. I have a stainless steel exhaust for it. I'm going to be cleaning up all the metal. Even the heater boxes on this are pretty solid. Pretty impressed. It's what you get when you buy a car from Arizona or Mexico. So somebody put a breather on here. I'm probably going to keep that. The air cleaners at work. So there it is, kids. If you have any questions on how to do any of this, just text me or email me or message me. I'll tell you. When you do something, you want to do it right. Make sure all the gaps look really good. Like I said, last night, this bothered me. I lost a lot of sleep on this. I came in, probably spent 3 or 4 hours. I finally got everything looking good, fitting good. This fits good here. Mates up good to the body. Bumpers fit good. Fit everything. Just don't take it for granted. Even this here mates up good side to side. Up underneath, you see there how it mates up good underneath. Both sides. Fits good here to here. The deck lid shuts nice. Everything looks... I'm going to be doing all this metal work up in here and make it look like you won't even tell it was ever done. Probably better than what the factory did. That's just the way I do things. So, very good quality sheet metal from the company in England. Wolf Parts. They're handmade, those patch panels. I probably showed you this already, but he does a really good job. See the spot welds on there? He welds those already on there. Very thick. They lined up really good. And I'm shocked because this is a Brazilian fender, OEM deck lid, aftermarket bumper brackets, handmade patch panel there, a handmade rear H panel here, and everything fits pretty darn good. I'm pretty impressed. It takes some time. You got to work it. I mean, this panel I had last night, I had sitting up too high. This wasn't closing all right, so it was leaving a big fat gap here. So I took everything apart, tilted that down, and moved it up a little bit. And the deck lid sits really good now. So there it is, kids. I'm going to be hunkering down on this winter. And I'll be doing videos of the progress. And you see my, if you go on my YouTube page, Mr. Veeder Beater, you'll see from when I bought this to all the progress I've made. Now, if you're doing body work, I know these are Brazilian fenders. I redid everything on these fenders. These were new, but I blocked them all because they did have some waves in it. I re-drilled these, and up underneath, you can't see them, but I drilled the drain holes down there, which they don't have, they come with. And just like the factory would do. So there's a lot of time in these fenders. The hood, doors, I bet you in the hood I almost have 40 hours, just close to 40 hours. Doors the doors were really mint on it. Up underneath they were clean, no rust. I bet you I have probably 16 hours just in this deck lid, just blocking, stripping, making sure everything is nice on it. So you can see there the original paint up underneath. And it's pretty clean. So, okay, kitty pies. That's the progress so far. You can see here I'm lining up all my bolts. You can see here these are the Mexican weather strip for the front and rear. I'm not going to go with those. I'm going to go with the I'm gonna go with this here. This gasket. It's a little smaller. It's a double-sided tape. Keep moisture out. I'm a big fan of no moisture. Clean up every nut and bolt on this car. I'm probably not going to use these. I'm probably going to use the original one to clean them up. But I'm going to go with all new bolts for the pan. So these are what the other owner originally had on her. These are the really good quality. I'm going to clean these up and resell these. You can see he welded them on kind of wrong. This one he glued on. You can see where he glued it on. That glue will come right off. So anyways, kids, that's it. And I'll keep you updated with the progress on this 60 Indian Red Volkswagen Bug restoration. Okay.